So Tay, how's the weather going over where you live?
I hate that question so much. You have no
Yeah,
idea how much I hate that question.
Welcome, everyone! Welcome to the newest game show on the Postmodern Art Podcast, the first game show we're doing on the Postmodern Art Podcast. Welcome to Google Trendy, the game show where we see just how no one is searching for the Postmodern Art Podcast. It's a joke, it's a joke, it's a joke. This is a concept that I'm totally stealing from a certain house of fun, where two competitors go head-to-head to see who's keeping up with the trends. Let's introduce our contestants for today, shall we? First, she is an artist and animator currently creating the upcoming indie animated show, My Purgatory Friend. Give it up for Ash's Art!
Yo, what's up? I'm happy to be here. It's such a blessed opportunity. I want to thank my family, my dogs.
And her lead voice actor in My Purgatory Friend. They are an artist and animator known for their many voices and love for Striker and Blitz, Tae Draws!
So is that just how I'm introduced?
Yes.
Hey, what's up, fuckers? That's me.
We're already off to a fantastic start. How are you both doing today?
Good. Ready.
I woke up groggy, but I got my ibuprofen in me and chili, so I'm
fantastic. All right. No, seriously. Thank you both for being here for this little experiment. This is something that I just want to toy around with, see if it's something that we could potentially do to get more of the old guests back on the podcast, make new connections, and just have a little bit of fun at the end of the day. So I think it's gonna be a fun time. So I know for people that are watching this, this is not a conversation with one of my favorite artists. It's instead a conversation with two of your favorite artists. But what exactly are we doing here today? Well, let me tell you how today works. We're going to be using a website called Google Trends. Google Trends, for those who don't know, allows you to look up certain trends over X amount of time. They take the data that's on there, they normalize it on a scale of 1 to 100. Even as I'm explaining it, I still have no idea how they do this stuff. All I know is that it gives us numbers over a period of time, and that's how we're going to do the scores. How we're going to do this is I will give you guys each a prompt at the beginning of the round, and you guys will think of a term that people would search on Google based on that prompt. So, for example, just to test this thing out real quickly, let's say I give the prompt. This isn't going to determine it, but let's say I get the prompt, superheroes. Ash, what would be a superhero that you think people are looking up on Google?
Batman.
Batman. That's a good one to start off with.
He's the best one. If you think anyone's better than that, you're wrong. Anyway.
So we'll go ahead and explore Batman, and thank goodness I'm doing that because I'm going to be setting the trend for the past 30 days. Keep that in mind. Now, obviously, that you'll get a whole entire wave, but obviously it says 100. But keep in mind, this is based on just that term alone. Tay, in comparison, what do you think would be a superhero that people will be searching on Google for?
Just go with Superman because it's like the classic.
You're fucking lame. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I don't like him. I'm choosing it because it's Batman versus Superman. You fuck.
Batman's better. I'm just saying. Anyways,
I agree, but I can't pick it. See, look, nobody likes him.
So here's the thing. Based on this alone, we're gonna go with where the highest peaks are for both of them, and based on the peaks of this one, obviously Ash is gonna get the 100 points for Batman. Tay, from the looks of the trends, you will be getting, I believe it'd be 27 points, which isn't bad in the grand scheme of things. Just because you get it low on one round doesn't mean that all the ones are going to be low. And to help you guys out, whoever has the lowest points on the previous round is going to be the one that guesses first on the following round. So it's not just like Ash is going to be guessing all the good ones and then Tay's going to be left with the scraps. All right,
that's called rigged.
It's called I'm trying to make it fair for you guys, all right?
Yeah.
All right.
You got it.
But we're going to do this for 5 rounds. I'm going to be recording, obviously, the points for each of y'all. And whoever has the most points by the end of the game wins. Does that sound like a grand old fun time for everyone involved?
It does.
Yeah.
All right.
I get very competitive, so do beware.
Oh, goody.
I'm
so glad I invited you.
Well, then let's start the competition right off the bat to figure out who exactly is going to go first. Ash, give me a number between 1 through 10.
2.
Okay. I will type in 2. And that will be the term that we search. Okay. Tay, give me a number between 1 through 10.
9.
9. Okay. Based on the Google searches alone. Oh, I'm sorry. It's two. Yeah, I think it's safe to say Ash is going first, just based
My
on the
number
one.
failed me.
Now I will say I'm not recording the numbers on this one, but just out of curiosity, Tay, if you didn't pick 9, what would have been the second number you would have picked?
6.
Okay, let's see if 6 would have given you a better shot.
Probably not.
No, it would not have.
Son of a fucking bitch!
I'm surprised you didn't go with the obvious answer of 1, because 1 would have actually gotten you the win.
I wanted to pick my favorite number.
Well, you know what? I appreciate that, but also, come on, you gotta be competitive here.
I'll try.
All right, but with that, obviously, as based on that first result first, Ash will be the one going first for the first round. Now, this episode, if you don't watch on Patreon, will be released to the public on Christmas Day. Merry Christmas to you guys.
Whoa!
Yes.
Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate.
This is gonna be a very, very Merry Christmas
Eat that
episode.
food, bitch.
Yeah, enjoy it. Enjoy your holidays, because I know you all deserve it. So, with that in mind, how about for the first one, we'll just do a quick little softball thing.
Okay.
Ash,
Yeah.
what do you think is the most searched thing based on Christmas? Now, what I mean by based on Christmas, it has to literally have the word Christmas in the search. So you can't just say Mariah Carey. I'm sorry to go ahead and say that right off the bat. But
Okay.
what term with the word Christmas in it do you think is the most searched term on Google in the past 30 days?
Christmas. Okay. You know what? Christmas season's coming up and everything. You gotta think about what people are gonna buy because, like, you know, you gotta get all that shit for good. I'm gonna say Christmas tree, Bob. Say Christmas tree. I don't know your name, Joe.
Tree. Okay, that's a good one to start off with.
Mm-hmm.
Because people are gonna be looking for that. So.
Uh-huh.
Oh wait, no, I got to actually enter it in. So. Christmas tree. All right. So with that in mind. Tay, what term do you think people are searching within the past 30 days with the word Christmas in it?
I want to say Christmas lights.
Christmas lights. Why is that the first one to come to your mind? I want you to talk me through it.
Right after Thanksgiving, typically people want to start decorating.
Okay.
And usually this is the point where, you know, you start seeing the lights coming up on people's houses. So I'm thinking, hey, that makes a lot of sense. That's probably what they've been searching recently. And always after fucking Thanksgiving, there it is.
Immediately.
Everybody's putting up the wreaths, putting up the lights. I'm like, where the hell did you get the money to do this?
I don't know about you, but I've seen a lot of people do it right before Thanksgiving and stuff like that. I've seen people starting that stuff immediately after Halloween. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, but it's just so strange to me.
But
then again, I love lights.
Yeah.
Okay, but Christmas lights, you're locking in that answer?
Yes.
All right, let's search it up based on that. Oh, it's not too far apart. It's really not too far. Obviously, Ash has the definitive win, but apparently on November 20... words come back to me. November 19th. On November 19th, there was a weird surge for Christmas stuff. I don't know why. And November 12th, it must be like paydays or something like that.
Because those were Black Friday sales.
Well, Black Friday happened...
Not just like Christmas, Black Friday.
Well, I mean, to be fair, looking at this, the results stop on November 22nd, and in fairness, we are recording this on November 26th. So this has been right after Black Friday. So, yeah, but fair enough. But after that first round, Ash is getting a crisp little 100 to start things off. And Tay has a good 50. Still anyone's game. Now, obviously, Ash, you've already secured a good 100. But Tay, I'm curious. If you hadn't have picked Christmas lights, was there anything else you were probably thinking of?
Christmas sale.
Christmas sale. Let's see if that could have helped you out. I mean, obviously, this one's over. We already know how this one. But let's see. No, not even Chris. No one is looking up straight up. Well, I think they're looking up Black Friday sale, not Christmas sale.
Yeah,
I should have looked up Black Friday.
Black Friday sales are fucking scams now, by the way, guys.
Oh, I can tell.
Well, I got like 3 things and it was working for me.
1 second. I just want to see how accurate Black Friday.
But I was reminded that it's Christmas.
Oh, even then, Black Friday sale wouldn't have gotten the most. I mean, it would have gotten you more points, but even then, still, like, wow.
I thought people bought their Christmas trees earlier, but that's just me.
I mean, yes, seeing how it is. But anyways, with that, congratulations with Ash getting the 100 points right off the bat. But for this next one, Tae, congratulations. You're going to be going first for this one, so you might be able to pick a good pick so Ash doesn't have to pick it.
Hell yeah.
Which, by the way, once again, thank you both for being just wonderful competitors. And with that, I think, right off the bat, Ash's art. I know you've been on the podcast before, but tell us about yourself a little bit.
So my name's Ashley.
And we move on. No, I'm joking. Please, seriously, please do tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm Ash. I like to, I've always been an artist since I could ever imagine. I'm trying to work on my own project. This has been a little hard to try to pick up things as of late, but I'm really wanting new year, new fresh start, new let's get moving sort of thing.
That is a very valid thing. You want to tell us a little bit about that project you're talking about? I know I mentioned it a little bit in the intro, but I assume you're talking about My Purgatory Friend, correct?
Yes, that is very much correct, Post. My Purgatory Friend is a little animated series project I had in mind for a while now. I'm trying to get it picked up eventually. It is about a main character named Mia who befriends a ghost named Izzy who's trying to get her out of purgatory and see if they can get her into heaven. It's a very wonderful journey that they go through. There may be some villainous mischief they also face along the way and things like that, but it's a very fun time. I'm excited to get it going and get it out there.
Oh, there you go. And I know I kind of also mentioned this as well, but, it's a good thing that your opponent today is actually the lead voice actor for that. Am I correct?
Yes.
No, I'm not.
Well, speaking of voice actors, that honestly leads us to our next question.
Oh,
boy. Now, obviously, you guys are, you guys both dabble with voice acting yourself. I mean, Tae, I can go on a whole entire list of all the different voices you toy with yourself.
Hi.
Ash, I know you've dabbled with in the past. People will know you best for portraying your little nifty here and there.
Yep, that's me.
So you guys seem very knowledgeable when it comes to voice acting, and I imagine you guys probably know a good bit of voice actors themselves. So I'm genuinely curious, Tae, who do you think would be the most searched voice actor within the past 30 days?
Oh boy.
Okay. No. All right. No.
You're not allowed to say anything.
I have a question.
What's your question?
Okay.
So, does it range from any type of voice actor out? Or are we looking at just indie projects alone? Are we looking at
if a person is identifying themselves as a voice actor, they are on the board.
All right.
I know what to say.
All right, go ahead. What's your answer?
I want to say Michael Kovac.
I knew you were gonna fucking say that, you fucking bitch. I was.
I did first pick. That's how it works.
I know that's how it works. Now I just
is it with or without the H?
It's
with an H.
With an H.
Okay.
Or
with the H. I'm sorry.
Yes.
We'll go ahead and put that down. So there you go. You got that locked in. It's a good thing that the thing is hiding that for now.
Yeah, Christmas tree is kicking its ass.
Oh, yeah, that's Christmas tree. So, okay. Ash, if that's the case, who do you think is the most searched voice actor within the past 30 days?
Shit. Well, I gotta think about that, with voice actors and whatnot.
I mean, take me through your thought process, because there's a lot of voice actors out there.
Yeah, I mean, cause there's so many, I'm trying to think of, maybe ones that, might have been in the news lately or something, or just
Who watches the news?
or in fucking social media. That's what I mean. I don't know. I'm trying to think of.
Do you want to know why I picked Michael?
Yeah, sure. While Ash is thinking, why
I picked Michael? Okay, well, first of all, the Amazing Digital Circus has been a pretty big thing as of late.
Right.
A lot of people simping over the rabbit, so I just figured it'd be a good idea to throw that.
That's a good mentality. It's a good thought process.
Mm-hmm.
Also, a lot of talk about, well, also there was the Lackadaisy thing that came out recently with his voice in it. And a lot of people are talking about how he's in literally everything indie, so I figured, fuck it, go with Michael.
But the question is, does indie translate to Google? That's the question.
Yeah, I would say so.
Well, okay, fair enough.
With the popularity of the Amazing Digital Circus lately, I would imagine that would probably make sense.
Well, we'll certainly see. But Ash, have you come to a thought to see who you want to fight up against Michael Kovac?
You know what? I might just say here because I'm trying to think of smart, logical, wise. Hold on. Let me.
Are you Google searching voice actors in the middle of a Google searching show?
I'm not. I'm literally. I'm trying to like think of like stuff, right? You know, like just.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think here.
Keep thinking.
It's hard because like you have to think of like what would be popular, like who'd be talking about like what nowadays, because it's hard.
It's strange.
That's true.
I mean, the niche internet micro celebrity would know that.
That's Toonie Award nominated niche internet micro celebrity. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you, Postmodern Art Podcast, and the Postmodern Art Podcast dedicated to giving the
artists who are wowing the world over with such esteemed guests such as.
I feel like it's a satanic chant. Like we're all sitting around. Like, I want to get everyone to say it and then put them all together in one recording. How funny would that be?
You know what? I'm gonna take a shot in the dark.
Okay.
I probably will not win. But I want to put Mark Hamill on there.
Mark Hamill, that's a good one.
Okay.
And the reason I say this because I saw news as of late that he's retiring from being a Joker because he said it's not the same without Kevin Conroy. So he doesn't want to...
I thought that happened a while ago.
I thought that was recent. I just saw that. I mean,
quotes like that always seem to like run, appear back up in society and stuff like that. So it could always be, something they said ages ago, just like recirculating once again. But
it does happen.
We don't know. We don't know until we search it. So let's put in Mark Hamill.
Yeah, I'm just going to take a shot in the dark there.
Oh.
Hey, yo!
I think Mark Hamill has a very strong lead.
Damn. I'm
sorry,
not doing
Michael.
too good.
Well, I think, to be fair, Tay, you're thinking, you need to think a little bit more broad with your terms. You need to think a little bigger with some of the terms that you're thinking of. I mean, to be fair, we've only just started. And again, it's still anyone's game. But sadly for this one, Ash is going to get another solid 100. And for this one, Tay, I think you're getting a 42. So congratulations. You get to go first again next round.
That's fine. I'll think a little better then.
Let me go ahead.
I mean, honestly, if it wasn't Mark Hamill, my next suggestion would be Tara Strong because of all
the just out of curiosity.
That probably would have won.
That probably would have won.
To be honest, that probably would have won.
I was like, do I want to put this in here?
No. So believe it or not, I mean, to be fair, Tay would have at least gotten more points. You would have gotten more points if you had searched Tara Strong. But
sorry, doing my best.
But you know what? Hey, you're representing the indie community. That's what we love here. All right.
Yeah. I'd rather support them.
Absolutely. I mean, even then, that was a really close round for that one.
Yeah.
One second, I'm gonna get this.
Good job, Ash.
Thank you.
Can I get rid of this? No, it's just gonna stay there. All right, be difficult. All right.
Anyway,
it will never leave.
So now that we're taking a little bit of a break between prompts or whatnot, Tay, I've already asked Ash, but I want to ask about you. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, I'm a Capricorn.
Oh, that's such a Capricorn thing.
Oh my god, that's such a Capricorn thing to say. Thank you, Pose. No. I'm Tay. I do everything.
Do you realize how little that narrows it down?
Well, I do covers, I animate, I draw, I make some shows, some continue, some haven't because of hiatus. So, you guys probably know me for Asylum at this point, I'm assuming. Because Asylum is a shitpost show that is based on Conjun House that is on my channel. It's going to be getting a season 2. I know I've been fucking not doing a whole lot with that. But one episode is actually already finished.
Let's go.
and the audio for like 6 of the episodes out of 10 is done. It's just a matter of we've been having some cast switches because certain people weren't working as well with others. And I was like, yeah, maybe we're gonna switch it up. Maybe we're gonna bring in some new people. So look forward to that.
Maybe a certain niche internet micro celebrity. Who knows? I mean,
maybe we'll do the demonic chant. See if we can bring them in. But yeah, that's we got the asylum going, and also we have well, I mean, this isn't really a show thing, but we've been doing a little more with Havoc, which is now called Havoc in Hell. And a hell of a boss, and Capri, which is a character most of you know now, due to the Instagram posts and incessant art. There's been a little more content with that, and we've recently, been working a little more with characters like my addictions, Blitz, and Striker.
Does it ever amaze you just how much you're able to do? Like, do you ever just take the time to step back and be like, why the fuck am I doing so much?
Yes. All the time. I'm like, what? How are you doing this? Aren't you tired? And then I go, yes. And then...
I mean, on top of all that stuff, like I said in the intro, and like I talked about with Ash, you're providing your voice for Ash's project of My Purgatory Friend, which I'm curious, how did you even get the opportunity for a prestigious spot like that?
Okay, I'll tell the story in the best way I know how. I was in my server. I have a little private server for people that I'm closer with. Ash had recently joined it, I think. It was either that or it was another person's server. It was a server call, whatever. And I was going off in the Spinel voice, like,
just talking like this, just being a general asshole in this voice. And then she came in. And she was like, who did that voice? I need to know now.
And I was like, that's me. And I was like, I have lines for you here. I was like, okay. Sorry, food. And basically, I had actually auditioned for this role before, but I was like, I don't think I'm going to get it. So I deleted it. Off of casting call, because I was like, there's no way, no. But then this came back. I remember the lines, and I did it. It was what is it?
The biscuits line. Something about biscuits.
Yeah.
And I said that, and then I was hired for Izzy and My Purgatory Friend because someone else quit. Whoever you are, bye-bye!
You know what? That's very understandable, and I imagine it's been fun to do so far. I mean, I imagine ever since, like, obviously, like you said beforehand, like, Ash was in your server beforehand, learning about this. So you two, I assume you two are fairly close. You guys seem to know each other fairly well, right?
Almost 4 years.
Ooh,
I think 4 years, right? No, it was 3 years this year, 4 years next year.
4 years next year.
Yeah. That's a good time. So that means, I imagine you guys probably know a lot about each other, which leads us to our next prompt here today.
Oh, boy.
I want you guys to give me one thing that you know that your opponent absolutely loves, cannot get enough of. All right? Is there an all be all? But luckily, Tae, you have first dibs. What do you think would be the one thing that Google will search crazy for that Ash absolutely loves?
The Amazing Digital Circus.
The Amazing Digital Circus. Right off the bat, right off the rip. Okay.
No questions. I don't even have to explain it. I've been with you in calls. You are going off about the Amazing Digital Circus. It is... And also, I know for a fact this shit is searched. There is no way this isn't searched. I'm sorry. There is no way.
Okay, yeah, it's been searched.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Camel!
Oh shit.
Well,
I might have a win.
You might, but Ash can always come in with a very unique thing. It just depends. Ash, what do you think is something that Google is searching a lot of that Tae absolutely loves?
I gotta really think about this here.
Yeah, what do I love? Do you pay attention to me?
Well, there's so much that I have to narrow it down. I have to figure what's the
love
best
so
one
many things.
So many things, isn't it neat?
Wouldn't you think my collection's complete?
I'm indecisive between two, and I'm not sure.
Think about it.
Think out loud as well. What are you thinking? What are you thinking?
Give us your process.
I'm thinking of something that's more specific, like a title, but then I'm thinking something that's more vague. And
Okay.
I don't know if I should choose the vague.
Is it just Gabe? Is it just the word Gabe? If so, that doesn't count.
Hey, I'm the one that makes the rules here.
No, does that count? You can write gay?
If Ash really wants to, I might allow it.
Wow!
I'd be okay. Okay.
But of course, again, Ash, this is your answer. I want you to tell me what you think Tae absolutely loves. What do they love to no end?
See, well, now I have 3 things in mind, but you know what? I'm gonna settle things in mind. I'm gonna say hell of a boss just for the sake of it.
Okay.
I knew it.
So we're gonna go with.
This is about to be very revealing.
Mhm.
This is gonna be very revealing of the internet more than anything else.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, let's search it. Hell of a boss versus the
boy.
amazing digital circus. The matchup
Wait,
we've all.
the animated series at the bottom. Does it matter?
The what?
Because there's one that says search term, the other one says animated series.
I mean, I figured there either. I'll just do
The
animation.
search term would probably work either way, though.
Yeah, either way.
Okay,
Anyways,
yeah.
Hell of a boss versus the amazing digital circus. The matchup we've all been waiting for. Let's see what we got. Oh!
They
Oh!
both hit 100.
No, actually, no. According to the highest peak on this one, the amazing digital circus only has 99. There is a point where it hit 100.
Wow!
Meanwhile, Hell of a Boss does have the definitive 100.
Wow, Ash! That was good!
So by a single point, congratulations, Ash. You secured another win for this one, another 100. But Ash, think of it like this. You still get 99 points. So
Ash is killing me.
Take it still 99 points, but I get 100.
Well, exactly.
Of course.
Now, see, if I didn't choose Hell of a Boss, here would be my 2 top terms I wanted to search
Yeah.
for.
I just want to see what they are real quickly.
You just gotta type women.
No, not exactly. For one, I was gonna type in gay ships.
Oh, fuck you!
What was it? Okay. Gay ships. Interesting.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Think that's
I don't even want to know what some of these are.
Oh yeah, no, that is basically a flat line. It's a good thing you didn't have
searches
it.
that.
No.
One searcher, that was me.
there's even one that's got less than a search somehow.
How is that possible?
Well, again,
Wow.
these aren't definitive like searches. This is like it takes all the data. It takes all the data that's given the
Less than
searches
one.
and gives it like a normalized thing. Again, I'm not 100% sure how, but instead of it being just like one search, it's like a good handful of people actually search this one. Meanwhile, the less than one is probably legitimately one person.
Yeah, me.
But
Yeah.
what's your other one?
It was either that or I was gonna say Ruby, because I know you.
RWBY, correct?
Yeah.
I have a feeling because of some of the shit going on with the company, maybe it has a shot,
Well, let's see if it has a shot.
but not a big one.
No. Yeah,
No.
you went with the smart choice. You went with the smart
Yeah.
choice. I mean, you would have gotten points at least with the Ruby compared to Hell of a Boss, but I think you picked the right one. I think.
Yeah.
As a Ruby fan, I'm not surprised.
Ironically enough, you were talking about the company. Technically, the company that I'm stealing this concept for is the channel that I'm stealing this concept for is owned by that company. If you know, you know.
Oh.
Hi guys. I know you saw my theory. Thanks.
A gay theory.
My gay
Dude, I'd rather watch that than actual game theory. At least you're not annoying.
Goodness,
Hey,
man,
yo.
we get spicy up in here, aren't we?
It's spicy.
I'm genuinely curious something because this is in the past 30 days, but I'm wondering if I go back to the past 90 days.
90 days.
Samurai Jack.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Oh man, yeah. The Amazing Digital Circus would have
Yeah.
won on that one. Okay. I
Damn.
think I got more points with the 90 days. Maybe I'll consider doing it 90 from now on. But for the rest of this game, I'm keeping it with 30, just because
Yeah.
that's just how I had it beforehand. But even then, like these
We're
are
just
still like
testing the waters.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, there's a reason why it's just like little traction, and then the 13, do,
Yeah.
That just shows that how different time makes when it comes to these search terms more than anything else.
It's crazy when you think about it.
That's very much true.
Now, another thing that you both have in common, as we're taking a little break before this next prompt, and I'm just being blunt with it, you both are former guests of the Postmodern Art Podcast, the podcast dedicated to giving artists more revival world over the platform they deserve.
There's the cult chant.
I'm a little selfish. I'll be honest with ourselves. I'll be honest with everyone here. Whatnot. So I'm curious. How did you guys hear about the podcast in the first place?
I think it was like Trey that told me about it. I think
Trey that told you about it. Our good friend Trey Rayom, better known as Trey Resume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the same with you, Tay?
No.
How did you hear about
I learned about you. I was watching one of Magpie's podcast things or whatever, where she's like doing the drawings, and I saw you in the chat. Like, hey, can I have you on the podcast? I was like, is this like a guy who runs a podcast? What the hell? I was like, oh.
Oh yeah, the person. I
was like, man, I wish I could be on that someday.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I was that desperate at the time.
I remember I saw you like, hey, can I have you two on the podcast? And they were like, yeah. And I was like, bro, who are you? And I went to look. I was like, oh.
That's what proves people out there that if you really want people on your podcast, you should definitely ask them. Do not hesitate. I mean, be respectful, obviously, but please
it does work.
It does work. And I'm glad you brought up that whole entire situation because, as you could probably tell, especially early on, I've had a lot of people come and go through this podcast, you two included. So for this next round, I want to see how well you know my guests. Particularly, I want you guys. Obviously, Tay's going first with the 1 point difference, but Tay, who do you think is the most searched guest that I've had on the podcast?
Oh boy.
Think about this wisely.
I mean, I've had a good couple of names on there, and keep in mind this is the searches within the past 30 days as well.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. You've had a lot of very bigger names on the podcast, definitely. I'm gonna go with the answer that's pretty obvious, but also because it's, I believe, the most recent. That's like a bigger name. I'm gonna go with Sir Pillow.
Okay, that's a good one. That's honestly. Is there any reason why? Is there a particular reason why that's the one you wanted to go with?
Okay. More recent. Pretty big name. You know, the whole spooky month thing. It makes sense.
Yeah.
With it being created recently, so it makes sense. Also, you got him on the podcast recently.
I did.
And also, I'm a big fan. Cool dude.
I'll say I did have him on the podcast recently. If you guys have not watched the episode, please do. It's a very fantastic episode. A very fun conversation.
Hell yeah.
So I'll put in the search term, Senor Pello. Okay. Well, that's compared to Hell of a Boss. Let's keep that in mind. All right. Like,
people.
Like Hell of a Boss is searched a lot. So depending on what Ash wants to search up, it could change the perspective of it more than anything else. So
that is very true. Yes.
So Ash, I will once again ask this question: who among the guests that have been on this podcast do you think is the most searched guest on Google?
Well, I mean, that is a lot. I'm trying to think of the last recently though as well. More than anything besides Sir Palo here. If you want to be really realistic here, and the one I think would be most known that comes to mind is when you had the Odd Ones Out on your podcast.
Okay. The Odd Ones Out. That's how you go. There you go. All right. The Odd Ones Out. All right.
The moment of truth.
The moment of truth.
Compare.
Let's see how they compare.
Thrown.
Let's see how much Tay can potentially get obliterated here.
Here we go.
Bada bing, bada boom. Realest guy in the room. Oh wow, they vary vastly. There's a lot of good pieces of that one. There's some points to where Palo's the one that comes out on top. There's some where no one is searching for the Odd Ones Out. But sadly, I think, the Odd Ones Out has...
Why that day?
I have no...
I'm so confused.
That's the thing about Google Trends. You never really know who's searching for what on what day. Then
I gave it my best shot.
I mean, hey, even then, like, yeah, Ash got another 100, but you got a solid 79 for this one.
I'll take it.
You'll take it? You'll take it. All right. Ash gets that another 100. Good guess, because that was honestly, if I was playing this game, I would guess the odd ones out. That would be my default guess, more than anything else. But Tae has a good 79 to their name.
That is okay.
That is a-okay. Well, maybe with this last one that I have, you know, I might consider giving you a bit of an advantage. Try to keep this game relatively close. We'll see about it. But more than anything else, I'm glad that these two are the ones that you guys picked for this round, because more than anything else, it kind of helps with kind of the theme and the reason why I wanted to have you both here for this episode more than anything else. Because I think we can all agree, indie animation is a real major thing, both with this podcast and just like what we're doing in general. I mean, I think you can attest with some of the people that I've brought on this podcast, like a lot of indie animated creators are doing a lot of incredible stuff on here. I mean, just out of curiosity for both of you guys, how big is indie animation for you both?
I would say it's very important right now, because, you know, you see all these news of like all these corporates and shit like Disney, Netflix, streaming services, whatever, and they're just producing more junk. They're not original. Eventually they want AI to take over everything, which is just a nightmare to have for both like writers, actors, etc. But to look at this vast community of indie animators and creators and voice actors, and all of us, like, instead of fighting, come together to all share our beautiful projects and our works, and like just make things that are beautiful and enjoyable and are original and true. That's something beautiful, and I want to continue to see grow for everybody.
That is beautifully worded.
Yeah.
Tae,
I was gonna say, when I was, younger, stuff like this, it wasn't that big at all, but it was something that I knew that I eventually wanted to get into, and I know a lot of people had these dreams of creating these shows and these ideas, but it wasn't a thing at the time. It was looked at like it was impossible for a lot of people. But now the possibility of somebody, like a smaller creator, being able to do something like this is now much more available to them. That people will actually give it a chance instead of just shoving it away because, it's not made by a big company or So it's probably one of the most important things happening for me and for a lot of people right now. How do I word this? Trying to think.
Don't worry, you're doing the podcast thing of trying to bullshit an answer.
No, it's a serious answer. It is.
No, I know.
But, we also, this is just a thing that me and Trey do, but we also, we give money to these things to try to help them too. Yeah. And we get to see, like, how it's made. We get to see what goes into these things. And, we talk to these creators a lot too. So we see it. We see how much this is important to them, important to us, and important to the communities. So it means the world right now.
Absolutely. Yeah. It really should mean the world, especially with all the incredible projects that are out there, all the incredible people creating just fantastic stuff more than anything else. I mean, it's ironic that you guys are talking about coming together because you guys are going head to head for this thing, which leads me to obviously the final prompt for this evening. Now, like I said before, the indie animated community is full of fantastic people with fantastic projects. So I want to see how well up to date you guys are with these indie animated projects. I want you guys to give me an indie animated project. However, you cannot answer with Hazbin Hotel, Hell of a Boss, or The Amazing Digital Circus. Those are the easy answers, all right?
Those are the easy ones, yes.
I want you guys to really dig deep and think of some indie animated projects that you think are getting some good traction online. So, with that in mind, Tae, what do you think is one of the most searched indie animated projects out there?
All right. So, this is like an immediate answer because it's the first thing I thought of because I knew you were going to say don't choose like those three. Yeah. I was like, okay. It's a little bit easy, unfortunately for me on this one because we just did a goddamn charity stream for them. Lumi and the Great Big Galaxy.
Lumi and the Great Big Galaxy.
Also, cause very pretty animation, very pretty characters.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Great big
Those
guys.
stars.
Fantastic. All right, and then keep in mind this right here is it's just showcasing it compared to the other ones out. Which I mean, hey, it's got some traction compared to it, which is
right.
It's not bad.
That's not bad.
That's good.
So, Ash, now it's your turn. Aside from Looming the Great Big Galaxy, what do you think is one of the most searched indie animated projects that is not Has-Been Hotel, Hell of a Boss, or The Amazing Digital Circus?
Right. Yes. Because there's so many to choose from. Because I see so many wonderful creators every day on my social media feeds. I go through and so much progress working on, and for those watching, kudos to all you fuckers who work hard every single day to work on this.
Amen to
Hey,
that.
yo!
Like, seriously, like, you all are so amazing, and I want you all to keep up. Like, you guys are so talented, and you're gonna make wonderful things. Just keep it up. But if I were to pick an answer as of right now to compare it with Lumi, one I'm also seeing more traction to, and honestly, one I'm more excited for is, not saying I'm not excited for Lumi as well, but just saying what I'm also excited for is Lackadaisy.
Lackadaisy.
Yes, I've been seeing a lot of it everywhere. I love the style of it. Like,
That
so
is a good pick.
it's such a lovely retro pencil drawn style that like just brings you back, and I think that's what they're trying to go for with this look. I think they do a fantastic job, especially with their background work as well. Very good job.
Well, let's see if that fantastic hard work is what's going to get you a more guaranteed victory in today's game. Oh, dang.
Wow.
Oh, wow. It's another 100. Are you kidding me? Ash, you are on the ball when it comes
challenge for you. Holy shit. I'm okay with it.
Oh, wait,
You
hold
deserve to win.
on. We're not done just yet. Hold on.
What?
I still got to tabulate the scores, obviously. Now,
You got a
obviously,
super speedy speed round ready or something?
not necessarily, because like I said, I like to keep this thing relatively competitive. And so
Am I being too nice?
No, I'm being too nice. I'm being too nice. That's what's happening right now. So, based on these terms or whatnot that we got so far, Ash is the clear winner right now.
Yes.
But, you know, I think that there's a little bit more in you, more than anything else.
Really?
Tay.
Sure?
I'm genuinely curious. I'm going to give you the opportunity to answer one more time to catch up. I know I know the deficit right now. I'm the only one right now that knows the deficit. I'll put it like this. We all know Ash has 500. All right. There's no doubt that Ash has 500 because every single turn that she has gotten today has gotten 100. But I'm gonna give you an opportunity. And whatever your new choice is, I'm gonna take that score and I'm gonna double it, and I'm gonna see if I'm going to see if that's enough. So, aside from Lackadaisy and aside from Looming the Great Big Galaxy, what do you think is a major indie animated project that people are searching up that is not the three that I listed at the beginning?
Oh, dude. Okay. Oh, man. I mean, yeah, I know what'll probably do it. Because the rule is I can't pick Hell of a Boss, Has-Been, or The Amazing Digital Circus, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Correct!
All right. Murder Drones.
Ooh.
There you go.
Interesting
There
choice.
you go.
Any reason why that's the one you're going with?
It's the other most popular.
That's not necessary. I wouldn't. Who knows? Who knows?
At the moment, especially because of the glitch X event as well.
Yes.
Okay, that's a good mentality to have in mind. Well, with that, let's see if Murder Drones could get you the win. Oh my God! What the fuck?
Yes!
What the fuck?
You know what it is? I think it's because recently they had new episodes released.
But even then, look at the difference. It minimalized your guys' picks. It made y'all's picks insignificant. What?
So you can see where the trends are going.
Yeah, I can see where the trend is going. Goodness.
They like robots.
You know what? I personally underestimated Murder Drones. What the fuck?
Me too. I'm gonna be honest, me too.
You know what? You should have not underestimated them. You should. I you know what? I should have thought about that as well. You know what? Kudos to you.
I just want to see something before.
So, where's my double?
One second, I just want to see something based on this. Now, even then, yeah, I had to give you the double if you want to win. That's the thing. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Because with your previous answer, your score was a wonderful 345. So it was 345 to 500, which isn't too bad of a score. But with this last one, it puts you over to 545. And congratulations, Say.
You win.
Congratulations, Say. Come from behind victory. You win because I was too nice.
You know what,
I'm gonna go donate to Murder you know, they have a merch shop, right?
But I will
need to thank them.
I will say, I'm gonna go ahead and just say that you're both technically the winner for this one because I gave Tay the win off of a technicality, but Ash knew the trends throughout and had the best answers throughout until I gave that last one.
Ash, you had a sweep, okay?
Yeah.
You know the shit way better than I do.
Like,
I just got lucky with the last answer. Yeah, that doesn't mean she's the technical winner here.
I was gonna say I'll put this win with in the record books. It'll be Tay, but there'll be an asterisk at the end of it saying technically Ash won, but Post gave him an extra bonus round.
Aww. You big old sweetheart, you. At the
end of the day, you both did fantastic for this one. I mean, seriously, like Ash, you were on the ball with this. Tay, you gave some really good answers, especially this last one.
And you were here too.
And I'm just here for the food.
I am eating.
That is true. That was Google Trendy, people. That was a experiment that I probably needed to fine tune, but it was a fun ass time.
I think it worked, honestly. I think it was a really fun time, and I think other guests would really enjoy being on this, honestly.
Mm-hmm. I need to figure out how to do a last round thing to where, you know, I can make it somewhat competitive for people.
Well, you just have to tell them to do one thing. If they do go on the show, tell them to go on YouTube, find The Price is Right for 1 hour, and let them play it throughout the entire thing on their own, because it really made my experience much better.
Well, there you go. And I'm glad that you both had, I assume you both had a great time with this one?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
All right. I greatly do appreciate you both being the guinea pigs for this thing. Tay, congratulations for the amazing come from behind victory at the very end. I was going to say, do either of you guys have any words for your audience today?
Tay, if you want to start.
Oh, do I have to go first?
If you want to.
I mean, you're the winner.
What's up, you fucking dumpsters, you motherfuckers? I won. It was on a technicality. Ash, thanks for being my boss. Don't fire me.
I won't.
But yeah, it was a really fun time. Please support Post. Post does great stuff. Deserves a lot more credit for the unbelievable work he does. You guys, if you're my fans, you already know. Do I really have to tell you where to go? Do I really have to tell you what to do? You know where to go. You know what to do. taedraws, youtube.com. Bullshit, let's go. Ash?
Alright, I just want to say thank you, Post, for this wonderful opportunity and for having Tay as a wonderful competitor, GG. But also, just want to also again mention, if you guys haven't yet, please go support this amazing, wonderful podcast host here. Post, he does such a fantastic job. Gives a lot of people opportunity to fucking promote themselves, fucking talk about the works, and get these indie projects going. And again, as I mentioned earlier, for all you folks out there, let's instead of tearing these indie communities apart, because I've been seeing too much of that recently. We need to build each other up. We need to build this community and make it stronger than ever before. We need to fucking show that indie animations are fucking worth it and are better than corporates. So let's fucking put out there, side by side, work together, work on our amazing projects, get shit going. You guys can do it. I believe in all of you. And thank you so much for your time.
And support my purgatory friend, my Ash's art, because I voiced that.
Yes. Like I said earlier, I also am working on my own indie animation. New year, new stuff gonna be happening for sure. I will definitely be posting more.
You'll be seeing more of me.
You absolutely will. This cute, adorable, marketable little baby. We love you. But yeah, no, guys. Please go support your wonderful indie creators so we can make more and make more amazing projects. Please go support Post right here. Amazing dude. He gives amazing opportunities for folks to promote and talk about their stuff. Wonderful dude. Amazing guy.
You guys don't have to flatter me. You're already on here, all right? You like that shit.
You're my friend!
You can be sacks of shit to me, all right? It's fine. I still love y'all.
Thank you! You fuck!
And that has been
Thanks
the
for
first.
having us on.
And that has been the first episode of Google Trendy. If you guys love and enjoyed this, please leave a like, leave a comment on your favorite part. Let me know who you guys want to see on here. And yeah, this has been fun. I certainly want to do more. Let's see who'd be down for it. Until then, you guys have a fantastic day and pay your artists.
And Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
Yeah!
Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.
Yippee!